Hello and welcome to Express Update here on Clock TV. I am Josephine Lai. Now on to our headlines making news today. Vice President calls for modern, trusted tax system to boost revenue mobilization. Also, NIA says revised Ghana card fees were approved by Parliament, not introduced unilaterally. These and many other stories coming up shortly. Please stay with us. In our first story, Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman has called for the continued modernization of Ghana's tax system to improve revenue mobilization and strengthen public confidence in tax administration. She made the call at the 14th Annual International Tax Conference in Accra on Wednesday, August 19.
According to the Vice President, governments worldwide are redesigning their tax systems in response to rapid economic, technological, and geopolitical changes. She noted that Ghana must strengthen its capacity to address emerging international tax challenges, particularly those linked to digital commerce and complex cross-border transactions. Professor Opoku-Agyeman also highlighted government's ongoing efforts to digitize tax administration with measures to improve the taxation of cross-border digital transactions. She urged the Ghana Revenue Authority to improve taxpayer education and service delivery, while encouraging tax professionals to help taxpayers meet their legitimate obligations.
Away from that story, the National Identification Authority, NIA, has clarified that the revised fees for Ghana card registration and related services were approved by Parliament and were not introduced unilaterally by the authority. In a statement, the NIA said the revised fee regime was approved under the Fees and Charges Miscellaneous Provisions Amendments Regulations 2025 and took effect on February 2, 2026. It said first-time registration remains free for persons below 25 years, while those aged 25 and above pay a 30 Ghana processing fee. The NIA added that card replacements cost 200 cedi, while record updates remain free. The authority urged public and media to rely on official information and the approved fee schedule when discussing Ghana card charges. Away from that story, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, AMA, has directed all Aboboya and tricycle operators in Accra to install reflectors on their vehicles by the end of August. The directive issued by the AMA Mayor Michael Kpakpo Alote forms part of measures to improve road safety and enhance the visibility of the vehicles, particularly at night and during periods of poor visibility. According to the mayor, reflectors must be installed at the rear and on both sides of all Aboboya and tricycles operating within the metropolis. He also urged operators to avoid using the inner lanes of major highways where alternative routes are available and take necessary safety precautions when using major roads. He further advised operators to comply with the new requirements before enforcement begins. Now on to our last bulletin. The Ghana Police Service has seized nearly 500 cartons of assorted brands of tramadol during an intelligence-led operation at Widana in the Boku West district of the Upper East region. A Burkinabe national has been arrested in connection with the consignment and is assisting the police with investigations. The seizure forms part of ongoing efforts by Ghanaian authorities to tackle the trafficking and abuse of pharmaceutical drugs, particularly substances increasingly used by young people. And this is all we have for you on Express Updates. I am Josephine Lai. Do enjoy the rest of our programs.